After the series dedicated, how can I say, to the humankind, I decided to do another series dedicated to consciousness. The slashes are more thin. On the canvas, I decided to not pose object. I decided to put my stream of consciousness. It is an artistic section by which I intend to direct man's reflection or his own consciousness. That part of himself that is continued in turmoil, solicited by a mass of external stimuli, calling to you without a respite between different positions, between word infection, between good and devil, war and peace, between inclusion and expulsion, between honesty and corruption. The part of oneself which forces one to know oneself in depth, to listen to one's own impulses, and which accompanies man in the most remote depths of one's own interiority. Consciousness is a mirror that follows how relentlessly and inevitably reflect and offer us the deepest part of ourselves. The conscious rebels and cries, sometimes travels placidly on road straight towards its true desires. Other time, it gets lost, confused among the faults with of others. But it always floats fast and unstoppable towards a never deeper knowledge of itself. The consciousness floats freely, fast and unstoppable for the deepest meanders of ourselves, the most sacred one, that task us without respite or comparison with our drivers, without our wheels, with a naked body, without mask. Consciousness is a mirror that requires us to reflect on the deepest part of ourselves, like philosopher, like to think about us and to choose which side to stand on. The consciousness fluctuates, but often man gets confused, gets lost, and stopped in the street, chosen and beaten by others, lets himself be chained to the will of others. I paint with vivid colors the stream of consciousness, and the hull of them lashes thin and sharp of color that invite man to reflect, to rediscover his own interiority, to know more deeply himself, to entrust oneself freely and confidently to the free flow of one's own conscience.